In the second trimester is when you're first going to start feeling your baby move. Now, we call that quickening when you can first feel it. And the sort of textbook quickening happens at 20 weeks, or at least we expect it to happen by 20 weeks. But there's a huge variation in that. And people that have had babies before tend to feel the baby move a little bit earlier than people who have their first baby, probably because they know what they're looking for. At first, the baby movements, it's going to be hard to distinguish whether it's really the baby or is that gas. You may not be able to tell. And usually by 20 weeks, it becomes pretty clear that it's the baby, although at 20 weeks, you're not going to be feeling movement all the time, and you're not going to be able to see it on your tummy. Your partner's not going to be able to feel it by putting their hand on it, or at least not usually. But usually by 20 weeks, people are starting to feel the baby move. Now, if you don't feel the baby move by 20 weeks, it's nothing to worry about. Don't panic. Everybody's a little bit different. Some of it has to do with where the baby's positioned inside of you. Some has to do with how your body's built, and some has to do how, sort of you're attuned to your body and what you're really attributing to the baby and attributing to other things. Now, usually by 22, 23 weeks, then it starts moving more consistently, but still, even then, you shouldn't have to worry if the baby isn't moving all the time. It's not really until you get a little bit farther along into the third trimester that we really expect good fetal movement throughout the day. The baby movements are going to peak at about 28 to 32 weeks, but at 20 weeks, that's when most people consistently can feel some baby movement.
Medtwice.com